Whenever y'all are ready.
What's the thing?
I don't know. Go ahead.
He'll take.
I'll go, okay. Copeland, you had 21 points, 10 assists. What was working for you out there today?
Teammates just been in the right spots and, just trusted me. They told me to be stronger at the basket. I've been looking for them all the time, so they told me sometimes be selfish and, take those easy shots, I guess. So, I just listened to them, let them trust me, and, just got myself into the flow of the game.
This question goes for any of you. Virginia Tech, they had almost 50 points in the second half. What were they doing offensively that made it tough for you guys to guard them?
I got you. I don't think they really did nothing. It's basketball. They didn't make their shots in the beginning. Shots gonna end up starting to fall. It's basketball. I think it was more or less on us. We got lazy on things, and it was more or less our faults, like being lazy on defense. Thinking we got the league and just relaxing and things like that. So any good team gonna hit shots. I think we just lost our intensity towards the beginning of the second half, and then we ended up getting it back once they brought the lead to 6 and things like that. So I think that's really all it was. It was our stuff with our lack of effort. No, it wasn't, nothing crazy or nothing new.
The two got going, and basketball didn't run at the end of the day, so we knew that. So that's just how it happened.
We gave up some rebounds too, some offensive rebounds. So I feel like we got to guards have to come down and then help the bigs rebound too. So.
For Paul and Trey, Virginia Tech came in with the best 3-point defense in the ACC. What were you guys able to do to get going and, as a team, hit 9 threes?
Just trusting our work. We don't worry about what other teams have going on. But obviously we know that it's going to top block and, they're trying to run out the line. But we trust your work and, be dedicated. You'll be all right. You'll be all right.
And then just like staying patient because the ball is gonna come back to us. So just staying patient and then trusting our work. Just like Paul said.
The same way they got the best defensive 3-point percentage in the ACC, we got the best shooting percentage in the ACC as well. So like they said, we're trusting our work. Things like that matter.
Q, you passed the 1,000-point milestone today. 400 assists the other night. What types of accomplishments does this mean to you?
It's an amazing feeling, but winning is the best. Of course I knew I was close. I'm human. I know I was close to it, but it's a great feeling. Especially when I'm a point guard and my thing is not. I always get myself going off a pass and things like that. So reaching that, especially in college, it feels like the feeling when I reached it in high school. It's that just feeling, just being a 1,000-point scorer. Putting your name up in those books. But it's an amazing feeling, but just ready to move on.
Paul, it felt like every time you touched the ball, shot went in today. What was going for you?
Just my preparation and mindset out there every day. Just knowing I gotta hit shots, knowing I gotta take this next step. And like I said, trusting my work, and staying ready, staying patient, staying solid. So.
You talk about patience. I know you were the only returning player from Keaton's staff. To have moments like this season, what does that mean to you now that you're finally given the chance this season?
This is what I prayed for. It's all I ever wanted. Honestly, this is our. I feel like this is my time to show what I can do, and coach believing in me, and that's all I ever really needed. So I'm thankful for it.
Y'all held 2 of their leading scorers to 1 of 16 in the first half. Obviously Hansberry got going in the second, but how important was it to limit them so you could get out to a lead?
Shout out Jig. He wanted to be humble. It was because of him. He set the tone on why their guards was what they were in the first half. He set the tone, switching on and off, switching from a 6'9" guard to a 5'9", 5'11" guard, so he set the tone. He gonna be humble with his answer, but I'm gonna let y'all guys know.
Yeah, man, just taking pride, in defense, because I feel like this season I've been slacking, so I just want to set that spark for our team, and it just worked, man.
Last question.
Quadir stays off to its longest ACC win streak since 1973-74. In that time frame, you're averaging about 10 assists, 15 points a game. Can you kind of speak on your development as a player and how NC State's been on this run?
Development's been amazing. I feel like this summer and things like that, just working out with my guys, staying working out with my trainer JoJo, and just being dedicated to it, knowing that this is my last shot. At the end of the day, this is my last shot. This is my last chance to do it the right way. So there's no excuse behind it. I knew I had to tweak some things. I knew I had to fix some things with myself, And, you know, I just made sure I just took that step. But then I got a coach that trusts me and I got teammates that trust me. At the end of the day, it's not easy having a guy, and I usually got the ball in my hands at all times. So that takes trust just for them to be okay with me even doing that, you know. And knowing I'm going to get them shots, knowing the trust that when I hit them in certain moments that they're open and things like that. It's just trust on both ends. We so connected. We've been like this since the summer and things of that nature. So it's just, it's a great opportunity, but like, this is not done by myself. This is because of Coach Wade. This is because of my teammates. These are because of the guys that worked me out. This falls in line from everybody doing their part and making my part easy to do. So I just appreciate everybody.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate y'all.